I get some foam cleaner. Why does this always happen when I'm trying to do a demonstration? No one's going to hire me after this, babe. Just wanted to introduce the Legacy Sash Windows that we supply. They are UPVC, and as a joiner, you're probably thinking sacrilege. But as well as the cost difference between this and solid windows, there's also the maintenance, and nobody wants maintenance these days, do they? I'll run you through why I think this product is so nice and why I've decided to be a retailer of this product. So here we go. You've got run-through sash horns. A lot of sash window, they've been stuck on at the bottom, and you've got a joint line there. So this looks like a traditional run-through sash horn. Also, they're not plastic welded on a mitre in the corner, so they're mechanically fixed, so it looks like a traditional scribed mortise and tenon joint. You've got the deep bottom rail. Trickle vents are building regs now, so you can't avoid them, unfortunately. Personally, I hate them, but it's a necessary evil if you want it signed off by building control. If you come around this side, they've got lockable fitch fasteners. We've got a draft excluder there, draft excluder on the sash, draft excluder here. They're on spiral balances. And another cool feature is you can save on window cleaning costs, because boosh opens up, cleany, closey. Obviously, in a separate pack, if you do buy these offers, you've got all your end caps, you've got your finger pulls for your sash lift. There's a range of ironmongery to choose. This is actually antique bronze the customer chose, but you got brass, you can have chrome, antique brass. As we also do supply only, this video basically I'm going to give you a quick how to measure and how to install if you did want to have a go yourself. But if you're not confident, we also do the fitting service as well. So how to measure, depending on the age of your property, you'll come across two different styles of reveals. In a new build, the reveals are flush, and you will have cavity closers, and a lot of builders who hire window fitters to come and fit, I think often they either come and measure when the cavity closers aren't in, or they just don't bother measuring the cavity closers, and after they've been to fit the windows, the cavity closers have been ripped out and chucked on the floor, which is bad because they're a building regulation. So I don't know why they do that, because it's just wrong. So this is a flush reveal. So you want to measure not from your block work, you want to measure from cavity closer to cavity closer, because that can reduce the width of your opening by at least 5 mil. So measure from cavity closer to cavity closer. This one is 1395. I've done this block work, so I know it's plumb. So 1395, you want to knock off 10 mil off the width, so that would be 1385. And if I go to the window remote bit, you can see 1385. That will fit like a glove. And then in the height, if you've got cavity lintels, they lean here, right? But traditionally, you want a nice big reveal, and because box sash windows are so deep, they will step over the cavity. It's just unavoidable. They're like 130 deep. So we're having 50 mil reveals. So you want to make sure at that 50 mil point, what that cavity lintel is doing. So I'm lucky there. At that 50 mil point, it's before it starts to slope away. So that is 1070. Give yourself a bit of wiggle room there. So I take off 10 mil, so it allows you to pack up, especially like that one there. I'm going to have to get that sill height to be bang on level with this sill height for when the quartz goes into the kitchen, otherwise it'll be noticeable. So I knock off 10 mil, and if I come to my window, what did I say? 1070. 1070. So this should be 1060. And there it is. So that's 1060. So that's basically it. And if in doubt, always go slightly smaller, because obviously we've got renders to go on there still. The plasterboard's on the inside. Any gaps will be covered, and you want a decent gap to get your foam in, okay? So the other type of reveal you'll get in older houses, which I think they should still make houses like this because it's way better. Your outer face of brick.
It goes in,
steps in, yeah. So whereas this can be fitted from either the outside or the inside, that will have to be fitted from the inside of the building, and it gets pushed up to the step in the reveal there. So to measure in this scenario, you basically just measure the external brickwork opening, add 40 to 50 mil on the width, and then measure the height and add 20 to 25 mil on the height.
and then your window will sit behind the external brickwork. Just double check your internal brickwork measurements though, just in case you've not got enough room, but generally I found there's usually at least 100mm difference either side of the window between the inside and the outside reveals. So that's how you measure, and the reason why I like this older method of constructing window and door reveals, the rebate formed here and here, I just think it adds an extra layer of protection from the weather and the elements, and the chances of water transferring through onto the inside of your building is massively reduced using this method, I think.
So when you order your windows from us, if you buy the fixing kit as well, it comes with these brackets for fixing. We need to prep this window nice. You want to come no more than 150 from the top, which is there, no more than 150 from the bottom, which is there. And then this is quite a short window, so I would just put one in the center, but obviously you can adjust that for the height of your window. Like this one's a beast, so I'd probably put 1, 2, 3. I'd probably put 4 on the side of that one. So that's 1060 divided by 2 is 530. So that one there. And then when you screw in, right, make sure your screws aren't gonna pop through anywhere that will show. These are fine, as you can see. So obviously these straps fix onto the side of the window and they come into the building where they get fixed into the internal blockwork, okay? So make sure you put them on the right way. So this is the inside. So I basically line that up with my mark, and as simple as just screwing them on. You can use self-tappers, the self-drilling, self-tapping screws, but I forgot to get them. So I'm just using normal screws, it's fine. So don't be too precious about it. Probably is easier with the self-drilling. So now I just need to do the same on the other side. Sorry, I forgot to say they have got the lugs, so you locate that behind that groove there, so it locks it in. Now, well, you can either buy plastic folding wedges, but they're flipping expensive. But I did a video on, what one was it, how to frame a roof, where it teaches you how to do them to make these folding wedges out of offcuts of wood. Had a lot cheaper because I think they're about £15 a bag for wedge packers. It's a two-man job really, because they weigh a ton.
Can I lift it now?
I don't know. I don't think so. Plus, if you break it, it's my fault. Right, so yeah, the customer's kindly said he'd give me a lift in. Right, and bend your knees when you lift. Right. Right, you ready? Yep. You are. There we go. So, I've marked the 50mm reveal, so Andrew's going to tell me when it gets to the 50mm. Can you see him, mate?
So come towards me a bit, and a bit more this side. And then, yeah, come towards me a bit. That's it for now.
And then what you want to do is get your folding wedges. So I'm going to pull it back. Andrew's going to pack under the jambs. So 3 packers, one in the middle. And now I push forward. My packers under. And there we are. So now is the bit that you want to spend a bit of time on, and that's leveling, wedging, making sure it's square. And I'll show you that process now. I had to be a bit extra precise because this is a kitchen run, so there's going to be a quartz upstand running across here, or a porcelain, I can't remember which. So we want the margin to be on the same when the sill sits on top. So I've lasered from the same point on that window to this window, as you can see. So that is the height that's got to be. So all I did was tap my folding wedges in and out until I got them, but only pack under the jambs, because if you pack under the sill, you can distort it. I've plumbed up in this direction, so front to back, that's perfect. What you want to do then is check that the operation of the window is good, which it is, and also you want to check your jambs. So that's nice. That's nice. Same way on the side, I've already done it, so I won't show you. But another thing you need to do then is check your diagonals. So put your tape into the corner, come down, and measure to where that jamb intersects the sill. So you've got 1106, and then to make sure it's square, that should have the same dimension, and that is bob on 1106. So if your frame's out of square, usually you can tell because these margins will look different, they won't be parallel. So that'll give you a clue whether you need to check for square and adjust anything. So for example, if that side was longer than that, you would need to put a wedge in the top of there and knock that top bit across, and that will make this one shorter so you get equal diagonals. Right, next step is to fix the window. This isn't the only way to do it, but personally I cannot stand seeing screws put through framework that you can see after the window's installed. Even if it's only when you open the window, I still think it looks rubbish. So I always use this foam. It's not normal expanding foam, it's the sticky adhesive foam, so it also acts as a glue, but it's also much denser than normal yellow PU foam. Do not use the cans, right, with the straw. Always get yourself a gun. They're not very expensive, 15 quid, and you can use it forever as long as you look after it. And what you want to do is foam in all around the window, inside and outside, and then let that go off, because we know we're in the right position. What you might want to do is, just to make sure it doesn't push out, stick something in there so it can't push the jam in. But this stuff is not aggressive. It won't push it out. I know, because I've used it millions of times. But if you're worried, put a wedge in there so the foam can't push the jam in and bind your window. So this will obviously help with air tightness as well and seal any gaps. Right, that's the inside done. Just got to do the same on the outside now.
But if you look after it, it'll last forever, babe, will it?
Yeah, it's just a little bit stuck. It will come off. I just need like something to grip it. I glued it on. I need to hold that with something. Oh, come on, John. Foam on my t-shirt.
It's hardly a new vest, is it?
Hey, this is my best Rabsy.
The best what?
Rabsy Nesbitt vest. From Scotland, like Frank. Hey, Frank. I bet Frank's got a Rabsy Nesbitt vest. My top subscriber. We're planning our next holiday to Scotland, and we did. I bet that's made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Babe, this is serious. Oh, everything's going wrong. Go away. Oh, my thingy's broke. Everything's breaking, babe. To be honest, this week, my grinder blew up. My drill chuck seized and I couldn't get a drill bit out, so I've actually spent nearly £1,000 this week on tools. And now my little arm key set's broke. Right, how are we going to get this off his head? We need like a mole grips, but they're in my plumbing bag at home. Ooh. Will this do it? No, just choose it off the end, look. Did I just... Oh, yeah, I did. I cut the only one with the hole through that I could maybe get something through. What can I use? Pump pliers. Pump pliers. I'm not even. Why would you need pump pliers to fit a window? Do you know what I mean?
This is probably the most interesting part of this video.
What? Because you're laughing at me?
Yeah.
Oh my god! This can's just spinning. If I could get the. It's the can that's stopping me getting my hands around that. So do I be brave? Mind you, foam's going to go everywhere.
And saw the can off.
Yeah, I was going to say snap the can off. Foam will spray everywhere, but at least I can get my hands around, but then I'll get sticky foam all over my hands.
I'll be funny though.
Should we try it? I'm going to have to because I can't move it. You're trying to get your hands around that, but the can's in the way. Let's try it, but let's do it out of my van. Probably best not near the door. You shouldn't really pierce a pressurized container though, should you? I got an idea. Do not try this at home, kids.
Where do I stand?
Oh, babe. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. It's on my face. Oh, no. Babe, I need help.
I ain't touching that.
I still can't get it off. Can you get me more wet wipes?
Where from?
My van. Why does this always happen when I'm trying to do a demonstration? Is it on my face?
No, look. No, not small.
Is it not? Go on human skin, but I'm going to do it anyway.
What is it?
Solvent UPVC cleaner.
Are you going to put that on your face?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Definitely do not try this at home, anyone. Is it going to make you radioactive or something?
Radioactive? No,
Yeah.
just high. How much is on my face?
Spot here and there.
See if it works on my hands first.
Oh my.
Doesn't work on my hands. I still haven't got
You
the
just
top.
have to learn to love yourself with it, babe.
I'm gonna have to go and buy another foam gun. It's £1,015 I spent this week. It's an expensive week.
No takeaway on the weekend then.
Well, not for you anyway.
Oh,
But the only thing we got to look forward to these days.
I know.
Right, do I just wait for this to dry and pick it off?
Almost Halloween.
Right, I've still got to get this stupid thing off here now without getting covered in sticky.
Why didn't you clean your hands after you did that?
Was that just sensible? What a mess. Yeah, this is how you look after your tools, guys. Do you know what I blame?
The government.
Yeah.
Usually is.
Screw fix fault. Because sometimes on these no-nonsense foam guns, right, sometimes when you're putting the can on, the plastic threads are crap and they cross-thread and then you screw it up and then foam starts going out of it like that. I stuck my eyelids together then.
Oh god.
No one's going to hire me after this, babe. I think it's ruined. Oh, god damn it. I'm going to have to go and get another foam gun now. Do you want to go and get one, you want?
Hmm?
No, it's ruined. Right, I'll order another one. Can you go and get it for me? Please? Oh, there's 14 in stock, but guess what?
Hmm?
They're not £15 anymore.
What?
£18.74 plus the VAT. That's not inflation. That's just daylight robbery. That's check out now. £22.49, that is. Jesus. Shall I get some foam cleaner? Yeah, I will. Here we go. $5.99? Should we do without it? Right, check out now. Check out now. Punk's old brother. Douche. You might not recognise my face now because I got... Why does everyone want money off you? Charity donation.
Mm.
It's like McDonald's. Everyone does it, doesn't they? It's like, no thanks. Probably funds terrorism. Place order and pay. Should have a takeaway tonight. Feeling sad. So, open your new phone gun. I may as well show you how to put it on. Make sure that's shut for a start. Righty-tighty. Why is that fully open? That could have caught me out. Oh my god, is this even working? Have you bought me a dud? And then carefully, because if you cross-thread this plastic, it gets tight, pushes the trigger in, and it all starts squirting up in there and gets stuck. Okay, so make sure it's seated properly. Oh, that's nice. Hold on to the black tabs and wait for it to... There. And you don't get all foam around there. Give it a good old shaky. Right, so this has been gone off for a good half an hour now. And it's solid, so that window is fully supported, fully glued in all the way around. So now you just need to take your wedge packers out, and obviously it doesn't move because it's already foamed. So, oh, she's a tight one. And then just fill in the gaps. It's aggressive. Right, that's that side done. Obviously, I won't show you, but do the same on the other side. And then just screw and plug through that. Plug and screw, sorry. Through that. I use
the golden meant to be.
I use red plugs for everything, whether it's a 5mm screw or a 4mm screw. So I'll use probably 50x5 screws and a red plug in there, which is a 6mm drill bit for your on your SDS. But they're only thermalized, so you could probably just use a normal drill. So once that's done, don't use a saw, because, you know, you can, but, like, just to be safe, don't use a saw. Just use something, like, flat and sharp, and then just to clean your foam off. Just do that.
Do that again on this side.
Just clean your foam off, just... Look at the end.